Okay, after our subtract button, let's create a new one, which will be basket quantity, which is our text field, and we're going to use blur function, and then we go function. Blur is when the cursor goes out of the field, basically. So when we put the full cursor in, it's focus. When we get out, it's blur. So when we get out, and let's say someone put 0 in, obviously we want to avoid this kind of situation, so we need to replace this 0 automatically with 1. So if this dot val, so value of this field, is less than 1, then what we're going to do, we'll simply use our this val, and we pass the new value into this val function. So it will simply be 1. So if we save the file, go back to our browser, refresh the page, I'm changing value to 0, I'm using tab to get out, and you can see the value automatically turns into 1. So that's all fine. Now let's do something with our add to basket button. So add to basket, on click, we will execute the function, and inside of this function we'll have, first of all, actually we can copy a few of these lines. We're going to copy this one for sure, which is target. Then we're going to have var variable called val equals target dot val. Then we have val equals val is less than 1. If it's less than 1, then obviously we want 1, otherwise the value which is currently assigned to it. Then we have variable called item equals this attribute rel dot split. As you can remember, we have underscore between the product and ID. So we use underscore, and now this item becomes an array. If we go back here, so by doing this split, we're going to have first item in array as product, second item will be number 1. And depending, obviously, later on, we're going to be looping through this product, so you're going to have number 1, 2, 3, and whatever number of the product will be there. So we have all this ready. Now we're going to use jQuery getJSON function. The first parameter is the URL, so we're going to be going to mod products.php. Question mark, we'll pass one parameter, which is ID. I mean the first parameter, which is ID, because we're going to be passing 2 of them. And it will be item, and the index of the array will be 1, which is the number, because the index 0 will be the product, simply the product keyword. So we don't need this. Then plus to concatenate in JavaScript, and symbol qty for quantity equals, again, single quote, number plus to concatenate, and val. Then comma. Sorry, actually we can put it on a new line so that it's a little bit more readable. Second one will be function data, which we'll get by executing this function. And inside of this function, we'll type if product basket underscore, and then we have concatenation with item and our ID, which is index 1, dot length is more than 0. Then we're going to do something. Actually, let's move this one, because it's actually, let's go to view and hide file browser, so we've got a little bit more room here. Okay, so if this item have been found, we will create this div actually within the PHP file, which we create in the next video. So we don't have it yet. Then let's copy this, and we're going to replace with data a message, which is the message which we'll receive by executing this, by calling this specific URL. Okay, so this is if this item already exists on the page. Else, we're going to add result to our result div. We're going to append this new message, so data message. And believe it or not, that's everything inside of our core.js file. So let's move to the next video where we're going to be creating this products.php page.